Welcome to Top Tier, where we dive into the world of entertainment and bring you the most fascinating stories. Today, we're counting down the cast of Game of Thrones, from the iconic heroes to the villainous foes. Get ready to relive the magic of Westeros and find out what your favorite characters are up to now. Let's kick things off with Peter Dinklage, the man behind the iconic Tyrion Lannister, the witty and wise imp born on June 11th, 1969. When he joined Game of Thrones at 42, he brought depth and humor to one of the most beloved characters in TV history.
I'm here to help. Don't eat the help.
And his iconic performance earned him 4 Emmys along with numerous other awards.
I did not do it. I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had.
Dinklage has been married to Erica Schmidt since 2005, and they have 2 children together. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in films like American Dreamer and Cyrano, and his recent projects are the Hunger Games prequel, The Toxic Avenger, and She Came to Me. Next, we have Sean Bean, who played Ned Stark, the noble and just Warden of the North, was born on April 17, 1959. He was 51 years old when he started on Game of Thrones. He portrayed the iconic character with honor and integrity, making him a fan favorite.
The South doesn't seem to agree with you.
I know the truth Jon Arryn died for.
In his personal life, Bean has been married 5 times and has 3 daughters. He also appeared in projects like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, National Treasure, and his recent projects are Marriage and Knights of the Zodiac. Coming up next is Lena Headey.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win, or you die.
Who played Cersei Lannister, the cunning and ruthless Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, was born on May 3, 1973. She was 37 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and her portrayal of the complex and villainous character kept viewers on the edge of their seats.
Power is power.
Unfortunately, she hasn't won any Emmy for her performance, even numerous nominations, but she has won 3 other awards. In her personal life, Headey has been married twice and has 2 children. She also dated a co-star from the series. After Game of Thrones, she appeared in films like Gunpowder Milkshake and Twist. Some of her recent projects are White House Plumbers and Beacon 23. Next up, we have Nikolaj Coster-Waldau, who played Jaime Lannister, the complex and conflicted Kingslayer, was born on July 27, 1970. He was 40 years old when he started his journey on Game of Thrones.
The things I do for love.
His journey from arrogance to redemption resonated with fans worldwide.
I'm sorry for what I did to you. You weren't sorry then.
Coster-Waldau has been married to Nukaka Coster-Waldau since 1998, and they have 2 daughters together. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in films like The Silencing and Against the Ice. His most recent projects are The Last Thing He Told Me and An Optimist's Guide to the Planet. Coming up next is Gwendoline Christie, who played Brienne of Tarth.
Arise, Brienne of Tarth, a knight of the 7 kingdoms.
The honorable and skilled warrior was born on October 28, 1978. She was 32 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and her iconic portrayal of the beloved character earned her a loyal fan base. Christie has been married to Giles David Deacon, a British fashion designer, since 2013. She also appeared in films like Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and her most recent projects are Wednesday and The Sandman. Next we have Daniel Portman, who played Podrick Payne, the loyal and endearing squire, was born on February 13, 1992.
What did you do to them?
Lots of things.
And they seem to like these things?
Yes, my lord.
We're going to need details. Copious details.
He was 21 years old when he started on Game of Thrones. His latest projects are Karen Pirie and Black Mirror. Next we have Maisie Williams, who played Arya Stark, the fierce and fearless assassin, was born on April 21, 1997. She started her journey on Game of Thrones at just 13 years old, and her transformation from a young girl to a skilled assassin captivated audiences throughout the series.
When people ask you what happened here, tell them the North remembers. tell them winter came for House Frey.
She has just celebrated her 27th birthday. After Game of Thrones, she appeared in films like The New Mutants, and her most recent projects are Pistol, The Owners, and The New Look. Next we have Joe Dempsey, who played Gendry Baratheon, the humble and skilled blacksmith, was born on June 22, 1987. He was 25 years old when he joined the show.
How happy I am making weapons for the family that killed my father. Family that tried to kill me.
Dempsey appeared in films like Deep State and has continued to work in television, including projects like Adult Material and Pieces of Her. Next we have Iwan Rheon, who played Ramsay Bolton, the sadistic and terrifying Lord of Winterfell, was born on May 13, 1985. He was 27 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his chilling performance took us on a roller coaster of emotions and made him the second most hated character but a favorite actor of the show.
Run to your brother. The sooner you make it to him, the sooner you get to see him again. That's it. That's the game.
Rheon has a son with actress Zoe Gressadale. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in The Toll and Barbarians. The most recent projects of Rheon are The Magic Flute, Wolf, and Men Up. Next we have Sophie Turner, who played Sansa Stark, the strong and resilient Queen in the North, was born on February 21, 1996. She was just 15 years old when she entered Game of Thrones, and her character's journey from naivety to strength earned her numerous award nominations.
You stand accused of murder. You stand accused of treason. How do you answer these charges? Lord Baelish.
As for her personal life, Turner was married to Joe Jonas for 4 years and has 2 daughters with him before their divorce. After Game of Thrones, she appeared in films like Do Revenge, and her most recent projects are The Staircase and Joan. Next we have Jack Gleeson, who played Joffrey Baratheon, the cruel and entitled King of the Seven Kingdoms, was born on May 20, 1992. He was just 18 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and he's the most hated character in the series.
Sir Ilyn, bring me his head.
This proves how good of an actor Gleeson is. He has been married to Roisin O'Mahony since 2022. He also appeared in projects like Rebecca's Boyfriend and Out of Her Mind. Well, as for his most recent projects, he has done brilliant work in The Famous Five and in The Land of Saints and Sinners. Next we have Isaac Hempstead Wright, who played Bran Stark, the three-eyed raven and king of the Six Kingdoms, was born on April 9, 1999. He was just 11 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his unique character arc kept fans intrigued.
You said I did warn you not to trust me.
His last project was Voyagers, back in 2021. Next we have Alfie Allen, who played Theon Greyjoy, the complex and conflicted prince, was born on September 6, 1986. He was 24 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his nuanced performance earned him critical acclaim.
They will sing about the Battle of Winterfell until the Iron Islands have slipped beneath the waves. Every man, woman, and child will know who we were and how long we stood.
In his personal life, Allen has a daughter with his partner, Ali Tiles. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in films like Jojo Rabbit and White House Farm, and his most recent projects are Rogue Heroes and Night Teeth. Next we have Rory McCaann, who played Sandor Clegane, the gruff but lovable hound, was born on April 24, 1969. He was 42 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his iconic performance earned him a huge fan base, with some of his lines becoming very famous among them. And if you are a fan of Game of Thrones, you know what I'm talking about. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in the series The Irregulars and the film Jumanji: The Next Level, and his recent movie is Jackdaw. Next we have Aiden Gillen, who played Petter Littlefinger Baelish, the cunning and manipulative lord, was born on April 24, 1968.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
He was 43 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and he kept viewers guessing with his complex performance and intricate schemes.
Sometimes, when I try to understand a person's motives, I play a little game. I assume the worst.
In real life, Gillen was first married to Olivia O'Flanagan in 2001 and has 2 children with her. Unfortunately, their marriage couldn't work out, and they got separated in 2005. Now he is in a relationship with singer Camille O'Sullivan since 2014. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in films like Those Who Wish Me Dead and the TV series Mayor of Kingstown, and his most recent projects are The Dirty Black Bag, Barber, and Dance Forest. Next we have Emilia Clarke, who brought the powerful and complex Daenerys Targaryen to life, was born on October 26, 1986.
I am Daenerys Stormborn of the blood of old Valyria, and I will take what is mine. With fire and blood, I will take it.
She was 23 years old when she started her journey as the true heir to the Iron Throne.
Dracarys.
Her portrayal of the Mother of Dragons earned her 6 awards and 27 nominations.
What do dragons eat, anyway?
Whatever they want.
In real life, Clarke has faced significant challenges, including suffering from 2 life-threatening brain aneurysms during the early seasons of Game of Thrones. Emilia and her mother received MBEs from Prince William at Windsor Castle in recognition of their services to people with brain injuries as founders of the charity Same You. There's no recent news about her relationships. After Game of Thrones, just like Kit Harington, she joined the MCU with the series Secret Invasion. And her most recent project is The Pod Generation. Next we have Diana Rigg, who played Olenna Tyrell. The sharp-tongued and cunning Queen of Thorns was born on July 20th, 1938.
Brothers and sisters. Where I come from, that stain would be very difficult to wash out.
She was 73 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and her iconic performance earned her numerous award nominations.
The lords of Westeros are sheep. Are you a sheep? No. You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
Rigg passed away on September 10th, 2020, leaving behind a legacy of memorable roles.
Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
Rigg was married twice and had a daughter, Rachel Sterling. After Game of Thrones, she worked in series like Black Narcissus, and her last project was Last Night in Soho. Next we have Carcie Van Houten, who played Melisandre, the mysterious and powerful Red Priestess, was born on September 5th, 1976.
The night is dark and full of terrors, old man. But the fire burns them all away.
She was 35 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and her captivating performance left a lasting impact on viewers.
Brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes. Eyes you'll shut forever.
Van Houten has been married to her partner, Guy Pearce, since 2015, and they have a son together. After Game of Thrones, she worked in films like Lost Girls and Love Hotels, and her last 2 projects were Red Light and Dangerous Liaisons. Next we have Conleth Hill, who played Varys, the wise and loyal Master of Whisperers, was born on November 24th, 1964.
Power is a curious thing, my lord. Power resides where men believe it resides. It's a trick, a shadow on the wall.
He was 47 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his nuanced performance earned him critical acclaim.
You wish to know where my true loyalties lie? Not with any king or queen, but with the people.
Hill has no kids as he is still single. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in films like Official Secrets and Here Are the Young Men. His most recent works are The Lovers and 3 Body Problem. Next we have John Bradley, who played Samwell Tarly, the lovable and loyal brother of the Night's Watch, was born on September 15th, 1988. He was 23 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his endearing performance earned him a loyal fan base.
Archmaester Ebro's history of the wars following the death of King Robert. I helped him with the title.
Bradley has been married to Rebecca Jones since 2019. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in films like Marry Me. He has recently worked on projects like North Shore and Three Body Problem. Next we have Liam Cunningham, who played Davos Seaworth, the honorable and loyal advisor to Stannis Baratheon, was born on June 12, 1961. He was 51 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his nuanced performance earned him great respect.
This is Jon Snow. He's king in the north.
Cunningham has been married to Colette Cunningham since 1982 and has 3 children with her. After Game of Thrones, he worked on projects like The Vault and Domina. His most recent works are The Last Voyage of Demeter and Three Body Problem. Next we have Jerome Flynn, who played Bronn, the cunning and charismatic Sellsword, was born on March 16, 1963. He was 49 years old when he started on Game of Thrones and stole the hearts of many with his impressive performance, becoming a fan favorite.
Till I get what I'm owed. A dragon doesn't get to kill you. You don't get to kill you. Only I get to kill you.
Flynn was in a relationship with Game of Thrones co-star Lena Headey, but they broke up in 2014. He also appeared in John Wick Chapter 3, and his most recent projects are 1923 and The Change. Next we have Nathalie Emmanuel, who played Missandei of Noth, the wise and loyal advisor to Daenerys Targaryen, was born on March 2, 1989. She was 23 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and people loved her incredible and captivating performance. After Game of Thrones, she appeared in F9, The Fast Saga, Army of Thieves, and The Invitation. Her most recent works are Arthur the King, Die Hard, and Fast X. Next we have Bella Ramsey, who played Lyanna Mormont.
I don't plan on knitting by the fire while men fight for me. I might be small, Lord Glover, and I might be a girl, but I am every bit as much a northerner as you.
Indeed you are, my lady. No one is
And I don't
questioning
need your permission to defend the North.
The fierce and courageous Lady of Bear Island was born on September 30, 2003. She was just 11 years old when she started on Game of Thrones. Her performance in the show was a standout, receiving praise from fans and critics alike.
We know no king but the king in the North whose name is Stark. He's my king, from this day until his last day.
After Game of Thrones, she starred in films like Villain and Catherine Called Birdie. As for her most recent projects, she worked in The Last of Us and Time. Next we have Pedro Pascal, who played Oberyn Martell, the charming and vengeful Red Viper, and later played the titular role in The Mandalorian, was born on April 2, 1975.
I will be your champion.
He was 38 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his memorable performance earned him worldwide recognition. After Game of Thrones, he appeared in films like Wonder Woman 1984 and The Bubble. His most recent projects are The Uninvited and The Last of Us. Next we have Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow, the brooding and honorable king in the North, was born on December 26, 1986. He was 24 years old when he started on Game of Thrones and later became one of the most famous people in the world. He got 3 awards and numerous nominations for his epic performance in Game of Thrones.
I do know some things. I know I love you.
As for his personal life, he got married to Rose Leslie, whom he met on the set of Game of Thrones. And they have 2 kids together. He went on to join the MCU with the movie The Eternals. His most recent projects are Blood for Dust and Industry TV series. Next we have Michelle Fairley, who played Catelyn Stark, the strong and loyal matriarch of the Stark family, was born on January 17, 1964. She was 47 years old when she started on Game of Thrones. After Game of Thrones, she appeared in films like Nobody Has to Know and Gangs of London. Her most recent projects include The Gone and Small Things Like This. Next we have Richard Madden, who played Robb Stark, the honorable and courageous king in the North, was born on June 18, 1986. He was 25 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his performance as a young wolf earned him a loyal fan base.
Mother,
Justice send their regards.
Madden has been linked to actress Ellie Bamber in the past, but keeps his personal life private. After Game of Thrones, he joined the MCU and starred in Eternals, and his most recent project is Citadel. Next we have Charles Dance, who played Tywin Lannister, the powerful, cunning, and ruthless Lord of Casterly Rock, was born on October 10th, 1946.
A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep.
He was 66 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his iconic performance as Hand of the King made him a fan favorite.
The king is tired. See him to his chambers.
Dance has been married twice and has 2 daughters, Rebecca and Rose. His most recent projects are Rabbit Hole and The First Omen. Next we have Natalie Dormer, who played Margaery Tyrell, the cunning and ambitious yet beautiful Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, was born on February 11th, 1982.
Oh, forgive me. I haven't been at court for long. I get so confused. What's the proper way to address you now? Queen Mother or Dowager Queen?
Before her iconic role in Game of Thrones, she gained recognition for her portrayal of Anne Boleyn in the acclaimed TV series The Tudors, showcasing her versatility and talent. Starting her journey in Game of Thrones at the age of 30, she brought unparalleled beauty and depth to her character.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Cersei understands the consequences of her absence, and she is absent anyway, which means she does not intend to suffer those consequences. The trial can wait. We all need to leave.
In her personal life, Dormer has been married to David Oakes since 2019. Her most recent projects are Penny Dreadful, City of Angels, and White Lies. Next we have Jason Momoa, who played Khal Drogo, the powerful and intimidating warlord of the Dothraki, was born on August 1st, 1979. He was 32 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his memorable performance earned him a loyal fan base.
A crown for king.
Momoa was married to Lisa Bonet, but got divorced in January 2024. They have kids together, a son and a daughter. He also joined the DC-verse as Aquaman and appeared in Justice League and Aquaman. His most recent projects are The Climb, Fast X, The Flash, and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Next we have Kristofer Hivju, who played Tormund Giantsbane, the charismatic and fierce wildling leader, was born on December 7th, 1978. He was 34 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his fan-favorite performance earned him critical acclaim.
Well, not with her yet, but I see the way she looks at me.
Hivju has been married to Gree Mulver Hivju since 2015 and has 2 daughters. His most recent projects are The Witcher, Cocaine Bear, Red One, and The Gentleman. Next we have Iain Glenn, who played Jorah Mormont, the loyal and wise advisor to Daenerys Targaryen, was born on June 24th, 1961.
You found a cure?
I wouldn't be here if I hadn't. I return to your service, my queen. If you'll have me.
It would be my honor.
He was 52 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and it was one of his best works so far. Glenn has 2 kids and is married to Charlotte Emerson. His most recent projects are Operation Napoleon, The Rig, Silo, and Castlevania Nocturne. Next we have Rose Leslie, who played Ygritte, the fiery and passionate wildling warrior, was born on February 9th, 1987.
Or do you like girls who swoon, Jon Snow? Oh, a spider! Save me, Jon Snow. My dress is made of the purest silk from Tra-la-la-la-lally day.
She was 25 years old when she started on Game of Thrones. Leslie has been married to Kit Harington, her Game of Thrones co-star, since 2018. Her recent projects include Death on the Nile, Vigil, and The Time Traveler's Wife. Next we have Pilou Asbæk, who played Euron Greyjoy, the cunning and ruthless pirate lord, was born on March 25th, 1982. He was 31 years old when he started on Game of Thrones.
Few died in transit.
They cheated at dice. Or maybe I cheated. Someone cheated. They weren't good fighters, you won't miss them.
Asbæk has been married to Anna Bro, and they have 1 daughter. His most recent projects are Hidden Strike and The Investigation. Next we have Mark Addy, who played King Robert Baratheon, the jovial and troubled ruler of the Seven Kingdoms, was born on January 14, 1964. He was 48 years old when he joined the series.
She'll wear this like a badge of honor.
Wear it in silence, or I'll honor you again.
Addy has been married to Kelly Johnson since 1996 and has 3 kids. His most recent projects are The Lost King, The Rig, and The Full Monty. Next we have Hannah Waddingham, who played Septa Unella, the strict and devout servant of the Faith of the Seven, was born on July 28, 1984. She was 28 years old when she joined the series.
Confess. I meant it.
Waddingham has 1 daughter. Her recent projects include Hocus Pocus 2 and Tom Jones. Next we have Tom Blashiha, who played Jaqen Hagar, the mysterious and deadly faceless assassin, was born on June 20th, 1973.
If a girl says her name, the man will give her eyes back.
A girl has no name.
His most recent projects are Lightyear, Stranger Things, and Mrs. Davis. Next we have Jacob Anderson, who played Grey Worm, the loyal and fearless leader of the Unsullied, was born on June 18, 1990.
I fear I never again see Missandei from the island of Nath.
He was 22 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his performance was quite controversial. Anderson has been married to Aisling Loftus since 2018, and they have a daughter together. After Game of Thrones, he pursued a music career under the name Raleigh Ritchie. His recent projects are Doctor Who and Interview with the Vampire. Next we have Hannah Murray, who played Gilly, the brave and determined wildling woman, was born on July 1st, 1989. She was 23 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and she was one of the cutest characters in the series.
He risked his own life to save mine more than once. He's a greater warrior than either of you will ever be.
She also appeared in films like Charlie Says, and her latest project is The Expecting. Next we have Hafthor Julius Bjornsson, who played Sir Gregor Clegane, the menacing and formidable mountain, was born on November 26, 1988. He was 24 years old when he started on Game of Thrones. He is also a professional athlete and won the title of the world's strongest man in 2018. Bjornsson has been married to Kelsey Henson since 2019. As for his acting career, his latest project is The Northman. Next we have Indira Varma, who played Ilaria Sand, the vengeful and cunning leader of the Sand Snakes, was born on September 27, 1973.
Remove yourself from my path, or I'll take that long axe and I'll shove it at you.
She was 39 years old when she started on Game of Thrones. Varma has been married to Colin Tierney and has 1 kid. Her recent projects include Mission Impossible 7, The Trouble with Jessica, and Obsession. Next we have David Bradley, who played Lord Walder Frey, the cunning and treacherous Lord of the Crossing, was born on April 17, 1942.
The purpose of fighting is defeating your enemies, isn't it? I've defeated mine.
He was 71 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his hosting of the Red Wedding is an unforgettable event. Bradley has been married to Rosanna Bradley since 1978. His most recent projects include Good Grief, Your Christmas or Mine 2, and Coma. Next we have Jonathan Pryce, who played the High Sparrow, the cunning and manipulative leader of the Faith Militant, was born on June 1st, 1947. He was 66 years old when he joined the series.
There will be no walk of atonement.
Pryce has been married to Kate Faye since 2015 and has 3 children. His recent projects are One Life, The Crown, and 3 Body Problem. Next we have Kerry Ingram, who played Shireen Baratheon, the innocent and courageous princess of House Baratheon, was born on May 26, 1999. She was 13 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and her death was one of the saddest scenes in the show.
The Dance of Dragons.
What's it about?
It's the story of the fight between Rhaenyra Targaryen and her half-brother Aegon for control of the Seven Kingdoms.
Ingram has brittle bone disease and requires periodic infusions to increase her bone mass. She has also appeared in projects like Robin Hood, Doctors, and Free Rein. Next we have Stephen Dillane, who played Stannis Baratheon, the stern and principled king of the North, was born on March 27, 1957. He was 56 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his commanding performance earned him critical acclaim.
I want to help you. Is there any way I can help?
Yes, there is.
Dillane has been married to Naomi Werthner since 1988 and has 2 sons. His recent works include Red Election, Vigil, and Boxing Day. Next we have Faye Marsay, who played the waif, the mysterious and deadly faceless assassin, was born on December 30th, 1986.
Sweet girl.
She was 27 years old when she started on Game of Thrones. Her recent projects include Andor and 10-Pound Palms. Next we have Gemma Whelan, who played Yara Greyjoy. The fierce and loyal Ironborn warrior was born on April 23rd, 1981. She was 32 years old when she started on Game of Thrones. Whelan has been married to Jerry Howell and has 2 kids. Her recent projects are D.I. Ray, Emma, and The Tower. Next we have Michiel Huisman, who played Dario Naharis, the charming and skilled mercenary, was born on July 18th, 1981. He was 33 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and his memorable performance made him a fan favorite.
Anyone with a chest full of gold can buy an army of Unsullied. You're not the mother of Unsullied. You're the mother of dragons.
Huisman has been married to Tara Elders since 2008, and they have a daughter together. He recently starred in Echo 3 and Rebel Moon Part 1 and 2. Next we have Gethin Anthony, who played Renly Baratheon, the charismatic and ambitious king, was born on October 15th, 1983. He was 28 years old when he joined Game of Thrones. He has recently worked on projects like Knuckle Dust and Limbo. Next we have Ian McElhinney, who played Sir Barristan Selmy, the honorable and legendary leader of the Kingsguard, was born on August 19th, 1948.
Even now I could cut through the 5 of you like carving a cake.
He was 62 years old when he started on Game of Thrones, and he brought depth and dignity to his role, captivating audiences with his portrayal of the loyal and skilled warrior.
I am Barristan Selmy, King's Guard to your father. Allow me to join your Queen's Guard, and I will not fail you again.
In real life, McElhinney is married to actress and playwright Marie Jones, and they have 3 children together. After Game of Thrones, he worked in series such as Derry Girls and The Outlaws. His most recent projects include the TV series The Boys in the Boat and High Country. Next we have Una Chaplin, who played Talisa Stark, the compassionate and strong-willed healer, was born on June 4th, 1986.
My husband doesn't eat children. Unless it's a full moon. It's not a full moon tonight, is it? See?
She was 26 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and her performance as Robb Stark's wife left a lasting impact on viewers with her emotional depth and tragic storyline. In real life, Chaplin is the granddaughter of legendary actor Charlie Chaplin. After Game of Thrones, Una Chaplin continued to build her career with roles in The Longest Ride and Taboo. Her most recent projects include Lullaby, Made for Love, and Treason. Next we have Sybil Kikili, who played Shay, the sharp-witted and passionate lover of Tyrion Lannister, was born on June 16, 1980. She was 30 years old when she started on Game of Thrones, and her performance captivated audiences with its intensity and depth.
My lion.
After Game of Thrones, she starred in Tatort, Berlin, I Love You, and Bullets. Next we have Christian Nairn, who played Hodor, the gentle and loyal servant of the Stark family, was born on November 25th, 1975. He was 37 years old when he joined the cast, and his heartwarming performance earned him a special place in fans' hearts.
Hold the door! Hold the door! Hold the...
Nairn has been open about his love for DJing and has performed at various events. and his most recent projects are Unwelcome and Our Flag Means Death. That's a wrap for today's countdown. Thanks for taking this journey through the world of Game of Thrones with us. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more top-tier content. Don't miss out on our latest updates by hitting that notification bell. Until next time, stay top tier.